What's up, everybody? TonyPizzaGuy here, back again with another video. And today we're going to do something a little bit different because I said it yesterday in my Supercard video that I was going to have an update coming out that's going to be talking about, I want to do this at the end of every month or the start of every month, I guess, depending on where we are in the scheme of things. I guess it's the end of January, beginning of February. So I kind of wanted to get into this and kind of talk about what's going on with the channel, what's going to be happening, what we did have happen, and some sort of life updates and stuff. As you see, I'm bundled up here because it's cold. It's actually freezing rain outside again. You can't even see that, but it's freezing rain outside, turning into snow. We just had a really bad winter, and now we're having some more bad weather, so that's sick. Gotta love it that I have dogs. I have to take dogs outside, and I hate that. So whatever, that is what it is. So I wanted to sit back and talk to you guys and kind of give an open discussion here, maybe talk to you guys, give you some life stuff, where I see this channel headed so I can be a little bit more transparent with you guys and kind of make it a little bit different than what is going on. So currently what we have on the landscape for the channel is a couple of things, right? So we do the YouTube channel. We have news videos that I put out whenever there's big stories and something that I feel compelled to talk about. I was trying to do a schedule with that, but the reason I'm not doing the schedule is because it turns out that I need to post when the news is relevant and then get that out as fast as possible, because I've been seeing comments and people saying, well, this is old news. You should have talked about it earlier. I already knew about that. So when it comes to like the news stuff with the slam, I need to put that out as fast as possible. Now, what I'm doing right now is I'm trying to build this show as a brand and build it up as the slam, as a show that you can watch for news and you can come back to. You can be a part of that. Now, I haven't been doing a lot of news like I should be doing, like a daily news thing, but I want to focus on the stories that I'm compelled with. And I think by doing that, it'll have better outcome and stuff that I'm passionate about. Because I don't want to talk about, oh, this is the new thing with AEW. Oh, there's another new thing with AEW. And I don't want to just keep bringing up the same news and talking about the same things that you guys have already seen. Like, I don't want to do the same stories over and over and over again. That's not what I want. So I'm going to get the stories that I'm compelled to do and do that. Another thing I'm going to be focusing on is Supercard, because I know I had a huge influx of viewership and a huge influx of subscribers when I started doing Supercard full time. And I know that you guys love the Supercard stuff. The thing with Supercard is that I didn't want to get burned out on playing the game. When I played it every day in the past, I streamed all the events, I did everything. I got kind of burned out. And when you get burned out, you have to take a break. And that's what I did. I may have lost some viewers there when it comes to Supercard, but for my mental health, being able to take a break was something that I most certainly needed. Because when I was doing Supercard, here's what was happening. I was devoting my entire weekend to streaming it all the time, taking time away from my wife. I didn't have a child at the time, so I could just stream whenever. Hey, I got to work this weekend. I'm going to be streaming. I'm going to be playing Supercard. And I was even like trying to finish events last minute on a Sunday right before they ended. And it just wasn't good for my health and for my family and for my relationship. And I know what you're saying. Oh, it's just video games. Yeah, but it was like consuming my life. And I don't want that to happen again. I know when you play Supercard, you have to put in all the work and do all the crazy stuff to be the best. But I like that progression that I'm at. One of the things I actually have contemplated that I did in the past was a no money series in Supercard, where we actually don't spend any money on a new account and we just kind of play and we just see where that takes us. We play with no money. We might get on a team. We see how we progress. We kind of go from there. That's kind of one of those things that could help me out if I did that series as well. But I do want to have like a mix of Supercard content. So maybe I might do like every other, like Tuesday, Thursday, we could do that. And then like the rest of the week, we do regular stuff. So then I would give me a break here. So it'd be like, oh, well, I have to do this other stuff. And then I do that stuff. And then there's that. So that's something interesting going on. So also one of the series that I am very proud of, one of my most proud series that I'm doing on the channel right now is What Went Wrong. And if you haven't checked that out, there's a playlist I'll link to What Went Wrong. But What Went Wrong is like a series of like how I dive deep into these characters of professional wrestling and why they didn't really succeed in the WWE, why they're not in the WWE anymore, or why their career isn't headed in the path that should be going. We did stuff with like Emma and why she never succeeded. Bailey, why she was up and down. She's still in the WWE, but she's still not there. We did Cody Rhodes and his career and why it didn't really work out. We did Ryback and talked about that. And I think this is one of the most interesting things ever because I actually do a lot of research on this. I actually sit down and write a full out like script, figure out what I'm going to do, get it all ready, do the voiceover, get it edited, get it put up every Wednesday. And that's one of those things that I really, really like because there's a lot of things that I think that we could hit on. Right now, I'm just focusing on some characters here. In the past, I did one where I said what went wrong with the WWE's third brand, Sunday Night Heat, main event, Supercars, stuff like that, why that never worked. And I feel like that could be another thing, like I could do what went wrong with the Invasion or what went wrong with ECW and stuff like that and kind of tell stories there and kind of just dive deeper into it because I think it's a very interesting subject where you can kind of have that, that look back on these characters and figure out, well, why did that not work? And you can see it in hindsight, right? This is all hindsight stuff. You're going to be saying, oh, well, yeah, of course you see that now. Well, that's the point of the series. I mean, the people that I pick for these series are people or subjects that I really enjoy and I think should be successful in the WWE. Like I did one on what went wrong with the cruiserweights and why it wasn't working at that current time and what I think they should have done. And that's what I was very passionate about that and I thought that was good. So that was something that I was really on and I really wanted to get that out there. So What Went Wrong is going to be a series that we're going to be doing all the time. Let me know if there's any future What Went Wrongs you want me to do, if there's anything you want me to cover. That's something that we could do, and I think that's pretty cool. The other big series that I'm doing is Devil's Advocate, and if you're not familiar with Devil's Advocate, it's a way that we look at both sides of a subject here. This is another thing that I really want. I want like content that's very well produced, it's highly thought out, it's stuff that nobody else is doing, and it's like intellectual stuff that you can dive deep into. Like the Devil's Advocate I wanted to do, I started it and it was just me doing the opinion pieces, but I found out that it works better if I get two people on it. So I did one with Viking Size Gamer and I did one with Ango and I think they're very, very good. But the thing is that I don't want to put a ton of those out because I want them to be very, very well thought out. I wanted to do every Thursday to have a new episode, but I feel like that might be overkill. I might do every other Thursday or maybe just a couple times a month. I'm not sure on the schedule there, but I want it to be something that's going to be a little bit different than what you're seeing before. So it's like, I want to like write it as a show, not as a podcast, because I could do a podcast, right, where we talk about, let's talk about the AEW and if they're going to compete with WWE, and we could just have a back and forth, podcast on that. But I want to do, a well thought out thing where we'll give both sides of the story. Like he'll take an opinion, I'll take a side. He'll take a side, we'll take a side. And then we'll go from there back and forth. And when we do that way we both get a chance to see maybe, flip side of the coin is maybe they're right, maybe they're not. But I want to leave it open, right? I'll give my side, he'll give his side. Then we'll come up to the end and we'll leave it open for you guys to decide what the winner is. Because it's one of those things where like, anybody could be right? It's professional wrestling. You can be right about one thing and wrong about the other thing, and that's that. So a couple other things I want to get out of the way is we did have some t-shirts launched, new merchandise, X-Bones, TPG X-Bones stuff, the Pizza Crossbones shirt, whatever we're calling it is out. I actually have my hoodie on order right now, coming shipped to my house, so it should be here any day now. I saw some other people ordering it, so shout out to you for getting those orders in, and you guys are awesome. You guys are great. You guys are killing it. So go check out that merchandise. We're gonna have some other cool stuff there, and I'm just excited about that because I really want to put out cool merchandise that you guys can grab onto and get. That maybe you're not subscribed to the channel, maybe you are, but you see this cool stuff. And I think that's one of the coolest designs ever. And I really like it. So when I get that hoodie, I'll show it off. We'll do an official release. So this was kind of like a soft release. And once I actually get that hoodie sent to me, because I ordered myself, once it arrives here, then I will make sure that I do a full like launch video for it and everything. But this is like the soft release. Once that comes out, boom, launched. It's out there. Another thing. What we're doing is we're restructuring the Patreon. Now, if you're not familiar, we do have the Pizza Party Pro. And with the Pizza Party Pro, it's like a premium subscription service. So if you click that join button on YouTube, or if you subscribe on Twitch, or if you go to Patreon and you back for $5, that is the way that you can get a part of the Pizza Party Pro. And what you do is you get into the Pro Discord server, which I'll link. It's all linked in the description. You get in that Discord server, and then from there, you can actually get some perks, rewards, cool stuff. Now with the Patreon, we're changing some of the tiers here, and I'm going to make a full video on the Patreon and stuff and talk about that, but just put it out here for now. We are adding some more tiers and some more cool things that you guys can get with Patreon, because I feel like I want to provide you with some content that's going to be very cool and exclusive to Patreon that you guys can sink your teeth into. Like, one of the things I want to do is I want to provide you with lots of cool perks, such as that Discord server, exclusive merchandise, ad-free experience on all my videos, so you'll never see another ad ever again. And it's not like a premium huge expense. It's going to help this channel grow and become what we can, and be able to produce more content and get new ideas and new series out there and make the channel explode. One of the things I've always done, and I've never done successful, which I can admit that I've never done successful, is a podcast. And that's one of those things that with Patreon, if we could grow that Patreon and help that going up, that could be like an exclusive thing that you guys could get. We could be a podcast that we could give you guys early. We could give you ad-free experience, all kinds of stuff. There's lots of cool things we can do with Patreon. And it's a way that you guys can support the channel and help us continue to grow, because it's just me doing this, you know. It's like me, and I have an editor that does some stuff, and it's like, you know, I love my editor, Bradley. He's so good, but it's like, I'm just trying to do this, you know. I'm trying to make this work. I have a family, I have a wife, I have a daughter. I'm trying to make this successful. So any way that you guys can help support it would be amazing. And yeah, so go over there to the Patreon. Also, we do the Twitch stuff. Like I said, you can sub on Twitch. We stream Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Saturdays. So if you go over to twitch.tv/TonyPizzaGuy, you can see it. But it's Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays at 7 p.m. and then Saturdays at noon Central. This is all Central time zone. We stream over there all the time. So if you guys come over there, you can support that. You can get some brand new emotes. We got new sub badges over there, so you can subscribe to the channel, get some badges. It's really cool. Like, I'm excited about the future of where the content is going, where everything is going. And I'm just blessed that I'm able to do this. And I love you guys, and that, you know, if you guys can keep supporting this, sharing these videos, I'm going to keep doing these updates, because, you know, you see these companies, right, that do this content, and you see them go out there and they're putting out all this stuff, but you don't get like that sense of like, this is a person, this is what he's doing, this is the insides to him, this is what you're going to learn about this person. Like, I'm going to be more personal with you guys than I've ever been before. I'm breaking that wall down and making, because I've been thinking about this for a while. Yes, I want to produce that highly produced content like the What Went Wrong or the Devil's Advocate, but I also want to get personal with you guys, because I think that's what sets it different from television, or what sets it different from a major network that's producing content, is that you can get that face-to-face, you know, you get to know this person. And I feel like I haven't shared my story and talked to you guys enough. And that's one of those goals that I had for this year is, yeah, I want to grow the channel. Yeah, I want to succeed. I want to grow the numbers, all that. But I also feel like I should be more personal with you guys and give you more insight to what is going on in my life, what's going on. I want to include my family and wife in videos, because I feel like that's a big part of who I am, is my wife and my daughter, and everything around that is like, that's what makes me the man that I am, is my family. So why not include that in there? I also wanted to do stuff where I do, like, you know, stuff with my family, maybe make a second channel for family stuff or whatever, but that's besides the point. If I do that, that's not the big focus of everything. That would just be for fun with my family. But I honestly think that, like, one of the things I need to do is become more personal with you guys, and that's where we're going to start here with these monthly vlog things where we talk about what's going on with the channel. So I wanted to also leave you with this. One of my goals on my goal list for 2019 is to learn how to play the piano / keyboard / make music / make beats, make music. I don't know how to explain it. I don't know exactly what I want to do. There's a guy named Haywire, right? I used to follow him back in newgrounds.com audio portal. You guys probably don't even know what that is, but newgrounds.com, Flash cartoons back in the day. has an audio portal where you can actually listen to music. I found him on there, right? And I thought it was really dope. And since then, he went through like Monster Cat. He went to Monster Cat label, and now he's doing independent stuff. But if you ever look up Haywire, Haywyre, he is very great at music. I love watching his stuff. If you look at his videos on YouTube, there's so much stuff that he does. It's like amazing. Like you can watch his videos. He like does freestyling, and it's really cool. I want to learn how to play the piano and the keyboard and like put that all together just to making music. And I don't really know where to start. So this is like, if you made it this far, you probably are an avid watcher of me and have a reason to tell me. But I want to know, how do I start this process? I want to start making music. Now I know there's like some iPad programs where you can make beats and stuff and whatever it is, but I just really want to learn how to play the keyboard maybe, and I don't even know where to start this process. So if you guys could help me out, let me know, really, please. I have no idea where the process begins and where I go. So if you guys could tell me that, let me know. Anyway, guys, I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to go play some Apex Legends because that game just came out. I'm so excited for it. And then I'm going to go take care of my daughter, and then I'm going to stream tonight, and then there's a whole bunch of process going on here. So look forward to this video going up. Thank you guys for sitting through this. This is a long video, but I feel like, why not? At the end of the month or beginning of the month, why not just talk to you guys, have a conversation, do it a little bit different. Don't sit in front of the same camera. Just sit down, record, and talk, because that's what I need to do. I need to express how I feel, and thank you guys again. I do. From the bottom of my heart, thank you for subscribing to this channel. Thank you for being around. I don't know how many views this video is going to get. I don't know what this is going to do. But for the people that have been here forever, the people that have stuck around, thank you. I love your faces. And we will see you guys later today, tomorrow. I don't know. Hit me up on Twitter at TonyPizzaGuy. We can chat. Discord, we can chat. Follow all the links below. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. All right, guys. We'll catch you later.